Welcome to Master Mathematics in Minutes. Today's topic is the laws of exponential functions. We'll cover a couple of examples on how we apply the laws of exponential, and we'll conclude the topic with a summary. And finally, be kind and subscribe for more videos. So what is the laws of exponential functions? So the law states that if we have e to the power of m times e to the power of n, we should sum the power, and that gives us e to the power of m plus n as the first law. And the second law is where we have e to the power of m divided by e to the power of n. That's where we should subtract the power to get e to the power of m minus n as the second law. And e to the power of m brackets to the power of n, according to the third law, is where we multiply the power to get e to the power of m times n as the third law. And e to the power of 1 over n can be rewritten as the nth root of e, according to fourth law. And e to the power of m divided by n can be rewritten as the nth root of e to the power of m as the fifth law. And e to the power of 0 is equals to 1, according to sixth law. And e to the power of minus n can be rewritten as 1 divided by e to the power of n as the seventh law. So we'll take a look at a couple of examples. So the first example is where we're asked to simplify e to the power of 2 times e to the power of 3. So we'll apply the first law. E to the power of 2 times e to the power of 3, according to first law, is where we should sum the power. And so we have e to the power of 2 plus 3. And that gives us e to the power of 5. So the second example is where we're asked to simplify e to the power of 10 divided by e to the power of 3. And we will apply the second law. So e to the power of 10 divided by e to the power of 3, according to the second law, is where we should subtract the power. And so we have e to the power of 10 minus 3. And that simplifies to e to the power of 7. And in the third example, we're asked to simplify e to the power of 9 brackets to the power of 11. And we'll use the third law. So e to the power of 9 brackets to the power of 11 is where we multiply the power. And so we have e to the power of 9 times 11. And that gives us e to the power of 99. And the fourth example is where we're asked to simplify the third root of e times the third root of e. And so we'll apply the fourth law. So according to the fourth law, the third root of e can be rewritten as e to the power of 1 over 3. And we'll copy the same term again. So according to first law, we should sum the power, and that gives us e to the power of 1 over 3 plus 1 over 3, and that simplifies to e to the power of 2 divided by 3. So the fifth example is where we're asked to simplify the fifth root of e to the power of 4 divided by the fifth root of e to the power of 2. And we'll apply the fifth law. So according to the law, the fifth root of e to the power of 4 can be rewritten as e to the power of 4 divided by 5. And the fifth root of e to the power of 2 can be rewritten as e to the power of 2 divided by 5. And according to the second law, we should subtract the powers. And that gives us e to the power of 4 divided by 5 minus 2 divided by 5. And that simplifies to e to the power of 2 over 5. So the sixth example is where we're asked to simplify e to the power of 125 divided by e to the power of 125. So we'll use the sixth law. So e to the 125 divided by e to the 125, according to the second law, is where we subtract the powers. And so we have e to the power of 125 minus 125, and that gives us e to the power of 0. And applying law 6, that gives us 1. So the alternative solution to this is we could rewrite e to the power of 125 divided by e to the power of 125 as e to the 125 divided by itself. And that simplifies to 1. So in the final example, we're asked to simplify 1 divided by e to the power of 2 times e to the power of 6. And we'll apply the seventh law. So according to the law, we're able to rewrite 1 divided by e to the power of 2 as e to the power of minus 2, according to law. And we'll copy e to the power of 6. According to the first law, we should sum the power. So 6 plus minus 2 is 6 minus 2, and that gives us 4. And so it simplifies to e to the power of 4. So to summarize, if we're multiplying two exponential functions, we should sum the power. That's the first law. And the second law states that if we're dividing two exponential functions, we should subtract the power. And the third law states that e to the power of m brackets to the power of n is equal to e to the power of m times n. And the fourth law states that we're able to rewrite the nth root of e as e to the power of 1 over n. And the fifth law states that we're able to write the nth root of e to the power of m as e to the power of m divided by n. And the sixth law states that e to the power of 0 is equals to 1. And the seventh law states that we're able to write 1 divided by e to the power of n as e to the power of minus n. Thank you very much for watching. This is Master Mathematics in Minutes.